day to test stream stability at a convention. It's Saturday. All right, who do I see here? Hopefully my chat does not give us duplicate things. I learned my lesson. Do not reconnect YouTube chat until the next version. He said he's working on it, and the next version is going to have a fix for the duplicate chats as well. So Big as a Walk, Sean Walter, Ron, Original Grant, Kevin Hawthorne, Doomsday on Twitch, and in Denmark, Tanya Bowden, Willie, Janet Vashti, Hank P, Booker on the Green K, hello, and Gigi, good afternoon. We're doing it. I think some people tried yesterday. I know Kuma Monster gave it a shot at Anime NYC, and there was trouble on the floor, but he was also there later than I was, so it was much more crowded. But nothing's going to be as crowded as Saturday, especially like by around now, and the people who were partying late last night are probably starting to roll in. Let's see. Prince Ice in Korea, hello. Marisol Rodriguez, hi. We're not too far off. We're about, well, actually 3 avenues is pretty far, isn't it? 3 avenues and 12-ish blocks. Well, no, it's exactly 12 blocks because Javits starts on 34th. But we're not going to take the bottom entrance. We're going to take the top entrance. That'll take us directly into it because we have the pro badge. Chris Hickman, hello. Circle Beyond, hi. Ron, how's everything in general? Oh, is that a new Target they're opening up here on 23rd and 8th across the street from Dallas Barbecue? That Dallas Barbecue's been there for a long time too, as far as I remember, but I don't remember this Target ever being here. I mean, this whole building is new also, but the Target seems new. Yeah, we're hiring. Yeah, I don't know what that lady was surprised about. Anyway. Let's keep making our way west and north. I hope they don't make me take off my backpack again. I feel like the people who went downstairs to the main entrance later yesterday didn't have a backpack check. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Because that's what started off a lot of problems with our connections yesterday, the backpack check. They can check it if they really want. I mean, I understand. They gotta keep the people safe. But if not everybody gets one, then I don't know. Is it as effective? Seven, I think that's a very myopic interpretation of anything. Perhaps you should reconsider your perspectives in life. Andre Wolf, hello. The HoloLive booth blew up yesterday. Yeah, I still don't know if I understand the VTubing sensation. I might be too old, I guess, at this point. Like, if everyone's happy there, I think that's all that really matters. I don't think putting a label on it makes a difference. It's just, that's all. Nomad, hello. Is it the Sailor Moon backpack? I should have a special backpack for streaming these things, shouldn't I? No, this is some random free backpack I got from either Mrs. Commuter or somebody who we know. It's just a free backpack. Like, very basic. Does not... I'm surprised it actually still functions after even like a few months of streaming with it on my non-working days. Maybe that's one thing we would get. If there's a fun-looking backpack that will hold all my streaming stuff, maybe that's the thing to get. Though I'm sure it's still going to be much cheaper just to get it from Temu. Also, I've been out all day, and I've had my phone off the charger since 5 a.m. So I was already down to 50-something%. But I'm charging it up now as we walk. Hopefully that's going to be enough, because I don't want to have the extra wire and the extra thing in my pocket as we walk around, but we'll see. This is just me complaining. Everything's changing. Yeah, everything that might have been, had a different, I don't know. Things were judged differently back in the day, which is probably unnecessarily done, but that's how things were 20, 30 years ago. But these days, everything's changed, and we got to change with it. But I think it's in a good way, too. I think more acceptance is better. Though sometimes you wonder about, like, coddling too much. We still have to be pragmatic about things. Anyway, I don't know what kind of off-topic tangents I'm going on today, but yeah, right, Precise? I'm using Temu Live View. Yes, essentially I am, right? My own homegrown Bella box. The only problem with this setup is the Minecraft mode, which is inconsistent. I should have swapped out battery packs or something to see if we have maybe a better luck with a different one, or at least use the different. I mean, I'm using a really good power cable, one that supports really high levels of charging for the Bella box. Not that it needs it, but I figure, if it's a quality cable, it'll potentially mitigate some of the other stuff. Maricel loves Temu. I've never actually bought anything from Temu. Is there a big difference between Temu and like AliExpress? Or not really? I need to design a backpack that's actually a power bank. That would be interesting. Yeah, it's this thing where all the colors change to like purple and it gets a little blocky, pixelated. And it used to be seemingly random, but it happened more than ever during the stream yesterday. And at first I was like, maybe it's related to the low bit rate, but that shouldn't have an impact on it. But then Bagels and Walk Sean asked if I thought it was a power issue. And I'm like, well, if the devices are struggling to maintain a connection, they might be using more juice to try to, capture that weak connection. And maybe that does actually cause a bit of a power issue in my whole setup. Which is why I'm still waiting on my special power delivery hub, which is supposed to come in October. I'm hoping they still make it because it's the only one that would work for me. Anyway. I also have my handheld thing with me again. Maybe, I don't know, do I go handheld mode today or do I keep it on my neck? Let me know as I make my way to the anime convention, Anime NYC. Whatever we talk about is the top. That's true. Jeffrey Wu, Rachel Marsland. Yeah, if you hang around long enough, Seven Snow, you'll see. And it seems to happen a lot more inside the convention based on yesterday's testing, or it wasn't even testing, it was a proper live. Every live is a test. Every test is a live. That's the only way to do it for me. We're on 9th Avenue. We still got to go 2 more avenues. 2 or 3? Is it 11th or no? It's 11th. 11th, I think. All I know is that I just go west until I hit it. That's usually how I get there. Just go west till I hit it. It's only me. Hello. I got visitors. I'm sorry. Unless you like them, then enjoy. Lynn and Graham, hello. Paul McNeely. I don't know. What's the text for that emoji? Smiley devil. So yeah, every year. Let's pick a different block. Every year, someone always claims that the next Pixel, this is the one that's going to have the better heat dissipation. And it was not, it started really with the 6 where it was terrible. Then the 7, they promised, it's better. And it really wasn't. Then they said, okay, no, the 8. The 8 has finally done it. And it's not. I had that one for a year also, well, since launch, so I guess 10 months, damn. 10 months only? I'm getting worse with my phones, aren't I? But I feel like this one might be it. Let's see, though. We're only in the beginning. It did really well as my chat phone yesterday. Like with no with no battery plugged into it or at all. It didn't get super hot. And for like 4 hours of streaming, I think it dropped not too much, maybe to the mid 50s of something that was always on my screen. I always had the chat open and I always had the YouTube window open. So I'd say that was not bad. We'll see. All right, 31st Street. And actually, if you walk in the middle of the next block, oh no, this charger is acting funny again. Okay, you're already seeing some hints of people. Man, unfortunately, Bagels and Walk Sean, this, even though that, what is that? What are those really good battery banks called again? Because now it's a different wire. This one, the Nightcore NB20000. It seems like it doesn't do so well with the USB-C out port. I don't know. I keep getting reconnection on it, and it's a different cable and a different phone now. Oh well. Yes, Rethink Cosplay already told me he's setting up, and that was like half an hour ago. So hopefully we do run into him. We'll talk to him live today. Hopefully we catch him and talk to him. Talk about his process. As long as everything's functioning. So this is the first Pixel with the vapor chamber. They didn't have vapor chambers until now, and only the Pro models have it now, not the base 9. And I still don't know for sure that it has UFS 4.0. But anyway. Let's see, who's here? Oh, that was Allie. That's hi, Allie. I didn't say hi yet. Yes, power is heat, of course. Of course. And good afternoon. Ayush Mishra, hello. On my regular one, I just have T-Mobile. Actually, I have dual SIMs. I have AT&T and T-Mobile on it just to be ridiculous. I hear music. I definitely don't want to. I don't want to have any trouble with. We got one ding on the stream yesterday, and it was in the beginning, which was noise suppressed. You could barely make out anything that was playing, and they still tried to ding it. I disputed it. Let's see what happens. It doesn't go to YouTube, though. It goes back to the company that owns it. So either they ignore it, and in 30 days it goes away, or they say, no, I'm going to uphold it. And then you really don't have much choice. I don't think there's any way to force YouTube to do anything about it. All right. Joseph Cardillo, hello. Yeah, I was trying to review some of the big streamers' streams, like Emaru was there yesterday. I don't think she's going to be there today, but they had their own like private, well, not private. They had a dedicated camera person, and I don't know if they were using a phone or a DSLR. I wasn't able to make that out, or what kind of camera they were using. But I'm quite sure they were using a live view, if anything else. And I don't think they were using. I mean, we'd know if they were using DJI because they would have the same issues we would have, and there's no way they're using RTMP. So I'm pretty sure they're using a live view. But essentially I have unlimited everything. Not many of our usual issues. That's what I need. Yes, the 9 Pro XL. The 9 Pro would look very similar, but it's not out yet, so I don't have that. Maybe if I review or I'd have it. All right, we're getting closer. Getting closer. I will have to pee at some point, unfortunately. I didn't get a chance to go before. I kind of started, we kind of went on the fly. I didn't go home since the morning. So Mrs. Commuter had to find me and bring me the stuff and took the baby.